Montenegro is one of the fastest growing tourist destinations. In 2007, over a million tourists visited Montenegro, making some 7.3 million overnight stays, 23% increase, compared to 2006. This accounted for some €480 million in tourism revenue in 2007, 39% increase, compared to previous year. In 2015, tourism realized over 1.7 million arrivals, with a further increase in 2016. In the same year, the coastal town of Kotor was named the best city to visit by Lonely Planet, whereas the country itself is continuously included in touristic top lists. With a total of 1.8 million visitors in 2016, the nation became the 36th, out of 47 countries, most popular country to travel to in Europe. Montenegro was further visited by over 2 million tourists in 2017. The government aims to attract greenfield investments, which should make best use of undeveloped parts of the coast, such as Jaz Beach, Velika Plaža, Bojana and Buljarica. Montenegro can be presented as a destination offering a variety of attractions and all-year tourism as possible by publicizing its varied features. Therefore, the Tourism Master Plan of Montenegro is also paving the way for a national development program for nature-based tourism, especially hiking and biking, with new infrastructure and services. The realization of a 3-year program was started in 2007. North Coast Region. This notable coastal region is of primary interest to tourists in Montenegro. The Montenegrin Adriatic coast is 295 kilometers long, with 72 kilometers of beaches, and with many well-preserved ancient old towns. The main attractions along the north coast are the Old Town of Herceg-Novi, the Old Town of Kotor, listed with UNESCO World Heritage Sites, Boka Kotorska, Bay of Kotor, with the ancient small town of Perist, Porto Montenegro, luxury yacht marina in Tivat, only city on Montenegrin coast to have airport, the Old Town of Budva, a well-preserved old town, Sveti Stefan, a small island hamlet turned into a luxury hotel, Town Petrovac near Budva. South Coast Region. The South Coast region of Montenegro is considered one of the great new discoveries among world tourists. In January 2010, the New York Times ranked the Ulcinj South Coast region of Montenegro, including Velika Plaža, Bojana, and the Hotel Madiran of Ulcinj, as among the top 31 places to go in 2010 as part of a worldwide ranking of tourism destinations. 1. The South Coast region, centered in Ulcinj, is popular in part due to the blue flag beach sandy beaches, eco-adventure activities, ancient fortress cities, and vibrant nightlife. These destinations include the old town of Ulcinj with its prominent battlements and cyclopean walls, bustling nightlife, and seaside strand, and home of the Montenegro's longest pristine beach, Velika Plaža. The old town of Bar, Montenegro with its living museum at Stari Bar. Bojana at the very south of Montenegro's coastline, with its famed daily fresh catch featured at the area seafood riverside restaurants. 16 km from Ulcinj. The vast water body and wildlife reserve Skadar Lake at Ulcinj Salt Flats, one of the largest nesting places on the European continent for migratory birds. The Pebble Beach and massive olive groves at Valdanos. The beach, sea caves, and pine resin in the arid Ulcinj's Ladies Beach, that for generations locals have known promise cures for infertility and other ailments. The only deep-water harbor and commercial port in Montenegro, at Bar. Beaches, fortresses, and villages on Skadar Lake. The northern region is the center of Montenegrin mountain tourism. It has ski resorts, and is popular for its untouched nature. The entire area of Durmitor Mountain in the Tara River Canyon is protected as a national park, and listed with UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Destinations in the north are the town of Zabeljak on the Durmitor Mountain, the most popular mountain tourism destination in Montenegro. The town of Kalasin, another tourist destination, near the Biogradska Gora National Park, the Bjelašnica Mountain and the ski resort Bjelašnica. The Tara River Gorge, the second deepest canyon in the world. Tara River is a rafting destination. Biogradska Gora, with Biogradsko Lake, a national park and untouched virgin forest. Although it is the most densely populated area of Montenegro, the central region has fewer tourist attractions. Notable are Ostrog Monastery, an Orthodox pilgrimage site. Archaeological remains of Duklja, Doklija, from Roman times outside Pajorica. Sedinj, the historic capital of Montenegro. Mount Lovsan, the national park in Petar Petrovic Jadoz's Mausoleum have views of the surrounding area. The length of coastline of Montenegro is 293 kilometers. It has 73 kilometers of beaches. There are over 120 such beaches. There are varying beach styles from sand to pebbles of differing lengths. Ulsanj. The coastline of Ulsanj is 32 kilometers long. It has more than 10 beaches. Ada Bojana is a river island. It is a triangle shape with sea from one side. The beach is sandy and long. Velika Plaža is the longest beach in Montenegro, one of the warmest and most beautiful beaches on the Adriatic Sea. It is 12 kilometers long and it is covered with sand. It is very shallow. Small City Beach is the same as Velika Plaža, but it is not so long. Valdanos is little cove with pebbly beach and beautiful flora around it. Bar Riviera is 44 kilometers long and has got 9 kilometers of beaches. There are more than 20 beaches, but Bar has got 2 beaches on the lakeside. The main beach in Bar is Sudomor Beach. It's 1 kilometer long and is covered with sand. Kanj Beach is 1 kilometer long and is a tourist location. The beach is covered with fine sand, but the sea bottom is covered with round rocky pebbles. Queen's Beach is very near Kanj, but it can be only approached from sea. Red Beach is specific because it is covered with red round pebbles and the view from it is outstanding. Kotor Beach is over 1 kilometer long and it is near the city. It is covered with white pebbles and in the background is little beautiful pine forest. Beach Utjaha is also called Olive Bay because there are hundreds of olives in the background. It is covered with pebbles and is very clear. On the lake there are 2 beaches, Jessica and Muricide. They are covered with pebbles. The view from there on the Skadar Lake is amazing. Budva Riviera has over 25 beaches and they are favorite destination for tourists in Montenegro. The longest beach is Jaz. It's 2.5 kilometers long and is sandy. Momgren Beach has specific small pebbles. It consists 2 little beaches and they are connected with a tunnel. Slovenska Beach is 1.5 kilometers long and is covered with sand. There are a lot of hotels, restaurants, and parks in the background. The Besisai Beach is long and one of the most beautiful in the Mediterranean. It is sandy. Milosar Beach, Queen's Beach, and Sveti Stefan Beach are the most exclusive beaches in Montenegro because of fantastic sand, flora and amazing view on Isle Hotel Sveti Stefan. Taravac Beach is quiet long and is covered with little red pebbles. Special attraction, there are 2 little isles and little fortress near beach. Buljarica Beach is covered with sand and is 2 kilometers long. Tivat. There are over 15 small beaches in Tivat. Opatovo is a 200 m long pebble beach. Little Lighthouse divides beach in 2 parts. Beach Plavai Horizonte is perhaps the most famous and beautiful in Tivat. It is 300 m long and covered with small white pebbles. There are 2 islands near Tivat, the island of St. Marco and island of Flowers. They have very nice and attractive beaches. Kotor. This is the deepest part of Boka Kotorska, so there are fewer beaches. There are about 10 small beaches. Morange Beach is very nice pebbly beach with beautiful background and view on bay. Rizan Beach is a quiet, long, and rocky beach. Orahovac is the favorite beach in Kotor. It is pebbly with old stone houses in the background. Tristano is one of the most beautiful pebbly beach in Montenegro. It is 200 m long with clear water in natural background. Herceg Novi Riviera is 25 kilometers long and it has over 20 beaches. Igalo Beach is 1.5 kilometers long and sandy. Rose Beach is rocky with very nice forest background. Zanjic Beach is one of the most beautiful in Herceg Novi. It is 300 m long and it is covered with white pebbles. Most visitors arriving to Montenegro and who stayed in registered accommodation came from the following countries. List of national parks of Montenegro. The country has 2 distinct World Heritage Sites and additional 2 shared with other countries.